As I'm sure you're already aware, there's been no shortage of emotionally charged RPGs to fill your time with in recent years. In 2022, the earth-shattering extravaganza that is Elden Ring launched, enabling From Software fans to experience that same Moorish brutality in an open-world setting. Then in 2023, Baldur's Gate 3 arrived, providing role-playing diehards with a tongue-tying platter of branching decisions to pick through. This year in particular, RPG fans have already been graced with the visually striking and mechanically rich Crimson Desert. Still, if you want to embrace the genre, why not start where it all began? Gothic 1 Remake is exactly what it says on the tin, a loving reimagining of the 2001 classic RPG of the same name. Handcrafted by Alchemia Interactive, this fantasy adventure commits wholeheartedly to its textured setting, asking players to put in the work as they aspire to greatness. Landing as a nobody in a magically quarantined penal colony, your first problem isn't saving the world from some great evil, but rather finding a place to camp so you can survive the night. On this venture, you'll organically find weapons and the occasional bit of gold, though notably you won't be told how to take down potential enemies or dodge their advances. Rather, such skills are learned through trial and error, and you'll have to ask yourself tough questions like, what happens if I tap that button? Or, will this cave-dwelling mole rat deliver a bite that takes a third of my health bar? A spoiler alert, it will. This harsh introduction sets the tone for the world from the start. In Gothic, you aren't important. In fact, if you died, no one would bat an eyelid. As such, if you want to make it here, you're going to have to learn fast. Without a minimap or a checklist, the underpinning plot is the central force driving your adventure forward. At first, you have no real understanding of why the world seems so fractured, but it soon becomes clear. Years ago, a magical spell created a unidirectional barrier around the valley, trapping the inhabitants inside. Naturally, with their sentences extended indefinitely, the people of the valley didn't sit still and split off into 3 distinct factions. As a newcomer, you too must face this choice, picking between the 3 as you develop your skill set. There's the deeply structured Old Camp, which has the largest numbers in the valley, but is ruled with an iron fist. Then there's the independent New Camp, whose goal is to break the barriers surrounding the valley and escape, though their lakeside abode hides a wicked power imbalance. Finally, there's the whimsical, if not somewhat deranged Brotherhood of Sleeper, whose bog-based lifestyle might not be enticing at first, though their swampweed smoking hides fanatical cultist beliefs that are sure to spike your curiosity. The decision you make will shape your journey, dictating who your friends will be, as well as what abilities you can unlock over the course of the campaign. If you think this kind of gameplay sounds like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you would be right. Warhorse Studios cites the original Gothic as an inspiration for the studio's beloved medieval RPG series. Both games start you off as a talentless peasant and send you into a fully functioning society with no clue and barely any coin to your name. And in both cases, your job is to overcome these frustrating hardships and become the hero you know you can be. Easy, right? It's 2026 and it seems as though the genre is continuously evolving, and in particular, fantasy-loving RPG diehards are truly spoiled for choice. Even so, if you're looking for an adventure with a rich living world, complex power dynamics, charming dialogue, and a legacy that's endured 25 years, Gothic 1 should certainly be at the top of your list.